Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Warren G says Suge Knight nearly killed him after Dr. Dre left Death Row Records. Let's get into the content, fam. This one is hilarious, man. Shout out Warren G, because he ain't never just been the toughest, but I'm glad he finally getting in front of this shit now, because the stories have been told throughout the years, but he was DPG. He never wanted to just come out and just let you know, like, he was really getting tossed around in the death row offices. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. They took his ass to the red room. Let's hear the content, man. Drop it in the comments.
Because there was a little incident that happened up there where, they had called me in. They was like, Warren, Suge didn't want to holler at you in the back. So I'm like, what do you want? Like, what do you want with me?
Right.
So I'm like, so I said, I'm coming, man. So somebody else like, man, Suge want to holler at you. So I was like, all right. So I'm like, man, let me go back here and see what's going on, man. He probably want to do some business or something like that. And shit, I walked back in that motherfucker, and them motherfucker came out of the side doors and shit, tripping. Tripping. Like, all ran up on me, grabbed me and shit, and I'm like, what the f? And it was all.
You ain't know what it was about?
I know what it was about, but I didn't know that it was because Dre left.
Right.
And he didn't tell me.
He didn't tell you.
He would have told me, like, Warren, don't go around that shit.
Yeah, because if he'd have told you, you would have never went over there.
Never. I wouldn't have never went, but it was just like, I'm just like, damn, what, like, why y'all tripping on me? You know what I mean? But, so it was like another guy, I know one of my homeboys, he kind of caused like a diversion. He came in like, why y'all tripping with Warren? What's going on? What's happening? So when he was doing that, I went just like that. I got on the door and I hit that knob and boop, slid right out the door. And when I walked through the door, I seen people I knew in the kitchen. I'm looking at them like, these tripping. And so I walked through and I got to the middle of the hallway and they came running out that motherfucker. Get that nigga blood. I took off again. I took off, but this time I got out the door. But I swear to God, all the people that came running after, they just fell. It was like a domino, like boom, they fell in the hallway, which that's the reason why I was able to get away. So I got away and I jumped in my truck, backed it up, and I was like, fuck y'all, and took off. Boom, took off.
Let me ask you, what do you think?
My chain got snatched.
They snatched it?
Snatched my chain.
So what chain did you have?
I had a G-Funk chain.
Oh.
And I'm gonna admit it, it was nothing I could do.
Right.
I was in a position like where if I can't do shit. If I pull out a gun and start blasting, I'm gonna get killed by these other motherfuckers with all these guns here. It was a no-win situation.
Correct.
So when my chain got snatched, I was kind of like, but it's like,
that live to see another day.
yeah, what am I gonna do?
Right.
These 3 times my size.
Had you not snuck out of the door, you think it would have been worse?
Yeah. Yeah, it would have been ugly. Yeah.
Because they was mad at you because you was the closest thing to Dre.
Pretty much.
And so to get back at Dre, they gonna get you.
That's the way I looked at it, cause I didn't know. I'm like, I wish he would have told me that he was leaving. Shit, But charged it to the game, and even today, every now and then Suge will say some shit, just talk some shit.
Why he mad at you?
I have no idea. He'll say some shit like Warren them had set up Tupac or some crazy shit.
Yeah.
Stop it. But I ain't, like at the end of the day, I done grown so much to where it's just like, you know what, I don't have.
You don't even listen to it.
I don't listen to it. I ain't got no hate towards him. None of that stuff. Any of those situations, I charged all that to the game, and it's just like, don't keep poking at me. You know,
Right.
I don't say nothing about him. He'll say something here and there, and I'm just like, every now, I responded a couple times because it had pissed me off, but it's just like, I'm not gonna keep entertaining that. I ain't got nothing against you. I done moved on. I do my thing. I'm grown now.
Right.
Whatever happened back in the day, whatever, okay, cool. It is what it is. So now I'm moving on, but don't keep poking on me because I ain't f***ing with you.
Right.
You know, so leave me alone. Everything I speak on is facts. And I never threw no dirt on his name. Nobody, none of these guys. Never been a whistleblower. Never do no dirt on nobody. None of that. I just always, you know, just been me, and I carry myself in a different way and out the way.
Yeah, yeah. That's Cold Shannon to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5.
Shout out 1G, because I always liked him. But if you gonna tell it, you gotta tell the truth, fam. It's the reason why Dr. Dre didn't tell you he was leaving. He wasn't fucking with you, bro. He had belittled you and made you so small in front of them people so many times. Did you really think that he was gonna tell you on his way out? You know what I mean? He treated you like a stepbrother that he didn't want. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, fam. If you gonna tell the truth, you gotta tell it. Suge Knight didn't make up no stories about y'all setting up Pop. That's where a lot of people think this shit came from, but that was by your own admission. I believe it was on Drink Champs with Noriega that you said Snoop Dogg had a walkie-talkie and y'all heard everything. You know, y'all was supposed to be in LA. Y'all even wasn't going to the fight. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. I think since Suge is out the way, y'all think y'all could rewrite history. But it ain't gonna work like that, bro. You got the game fucked up. You got the game. You know you didn't fucked up, 1G. You know you didn't fucked up. You know what I mean? You know what clip I'm talking about when you said it. Suge ain't never said that at first until you put it out there, fam. Once you got caught in your shit, you got caught out on it. Now you're lying. Yeah, bro, you've been scared shitless of Suge for years, and I believe you still are. You know what I mean? Now it look like you can cook some chicken. You know what I mean? Yeah, it look like you can barbecue. I give you that. You know what I mean? But look here, don't try to rewrite history and erase facts. You know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. I heard they was all tossing your ass around there like a rag doll in death row offices. Let's just be honest. That wasn't your first time getting invited to that red room. But that time you knew, yeah, you knew you made it out of there by the skin of your motherfucking teeth. You know what I mean? Real shit. Tell him what happened at that burger joint when he down there hopped the curb trying to get away because they was trying to get on your ass. I believe it was in Inglewood. Man, look, man. There's a lot of shit to old 1G. Do you see what I see? Is that, yeah, 1G. Look, shout out 1G, you know what I mean? Like I said, he ain't never been the toughest. But when you start speaking on it, now you start giving it talking points. Now niggas know what question to ask you for the future interview. Drop it in the comments, man. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. If you made it to the end of this video, I'm fucking with you. If you didn't, you probably won't hear this anyway, but fuck you. You know what I mean? Sit on a toothpick and spin your bitch. You know what I mean? Hear this shit. Drop it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, and hype my shit up. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it. I play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.